Hey guys, this is Inkpen from YoPMC Productions, and I'm a little bummed out after this battle. Oh god. But anyway, this is round 2 of our Monotype tournament, and first one. So if you guys want to get in on the next one or whatever, we'll probably have something different. Whatever. Anyway, so I have my I'm flying and he's psychic, so I have my Aerodactyl lead and he has an Uxie, and that's fine. I use Stealth Rock and he used Trick. I was not expecting Trick. I was totally expecting a Stealth Rock, so that screwed my Aerodactyl over. He has Pursuit on, especially for Psychic or anything like that. So I have my Lucario comes in, and then now he uses Swords Dance, and I'm able to get he uses Stealth Rock, I use Swords Dance, sorry. And then he gets a Paralyze off, which sucks for me because now I'm slow, but I have Extreme Speed, so it's whatever. And he uses U-Turn, I guess, just to get out of there and get something else in, but it doesn't really matter because I figured that I would just crunch whatever comes in. Unfortunately, it's a Swampert, and that sucks. So the crunch goes, and he gets pretty far down there. I'm surprised that it did anywhere near that much, but I went for it one more time because I figured he would use Roar, but I get Parahaxed, and I get roared out. Pink Panther comes in here, and he's ready to sniff some crimes out and stuff like that. And I want to use Sucker Punch because that's what he's made to do, is just to outspeed everyone with Sucker Punch because of the priority, but I figured that it might not kill, and on the off chance that it didn't kill, I just used Brave Bird in case, and that would also mean that, I don't know, maybe something else would come in that's weak to that. I don't know, that's kind of a stupid thought process, but it's kind of what it was at the time. I mean, either if I had done Sucker Punch versus Brave Bird, I just wanted to get that thing dead, and I did not want to come in and take another Stealth Rock damage, so I just went with the Brave Bird. And then comes a Jirachi. God, I just didn't even think about Jirachi or Metagross as, like, you know, psychic guys. I always think of them as just, oh yeah, they're steel, whatever. So Jirachi comes in, I'm like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do against this? And so my Scorpion comes in, and Gliscor decides to Earthquake because it's super effective. And the sub goes away. That was a really good move to sub up. I was really scared about what he was going to do. I thought he was just going to Iron Head me and stuff. Thankfully, he's not gay, so he doesn't pack Iron Head. He packs Flash Cannon. Perfectly fine with Flash Cannon or anything else, not Iron Head. So he comes out because he doesn't want to take another Earthquake. I predicted that, so I went to my Aerodactyl, and an Azelf comes in, and I Pursuit because I figured that it would try and leave because it doesn't want to take a Stone Edge or anything. Shockingly enough, it doesn't kill. I was so surprised by that. Now, normally a Metagross wouldn't be a problem for Aerodactyl. He would just Earthquake, be faster, and take the bitch out. But because he's Scarfed, he can't, so I go to my Gyarados to take an Ice Punch or whatever you want to do, any kind of Steel. And it's going down, and a critical hit, and my mouth dropped when that happened. Like, that was such a killer, because that meant that, oh my god. And then I completely forgot about Clear Body as well, you know, with the Intimidate. So I didn't get the Intimidate off, so, I mean, who knows, like, it was just, oh, that was just bad. That was just so fucking bad. Whatever, Gyarados was worthless in this battle, and that really cost me. I go to get my Mega after much debating. I didn't want to take Stealth Rock this early, but I decided, you know what, I have nothing else, I'll go with HP Fire. But then, me being me, I decided, okay, well, what if he Bullet Punches? And that's exactly what the fuck he does. So I went to my Lucario, took the Bullet Punch like a champ, and now I'm like, okay, I don't want to take an Earthquake, so I have to go back to Flying. And I really wish that I knew now that he didn't have Earthquake. That would have made this game so much different. But whatever. And he uses Meteor Mash, and that takes out my Aerodactyl, and he gets an attack boost from that. That's, oh my god, that's so bad for me. And now I predicted that he would predict that I would switch out, so I counter-predicted. God, that's a lot of confusing stuff going on. Does that make sense? Whatever. And so I used Earthquake and stayed in. I was like, okay, watch, he's going to use Bullet Punch or Meteor Mash or whatever, and neither of which is going to kill me too much. So he uses Bullet Punch, I think expecting the Iron Mega, but just in case he wanted to get damaged and he knew he could Bullet Punch me again and probably kill me. But I'm able to Earthquake, and that does some major damage, and unbelievably it doesn't kill. I was so surprised by that. I mean, this doesn't really matter, because now I can go back to my Lucario, but you see me there, I keep switching between, and I'm like, I don't know, do I want to do it, do I not? And he uses Bullet Punch, which is awesome for me, because he dies from Life Orb, and I don't take too much damage, and now I'm thinking, okay, cool, I can Extreme Speed whatever comes in. Now I have no option here, because, I mean, Honchkrow can't take an ice beam, and Gliscor can't take a surf or an ice beam, so I just extreme speed, get some damage off, and now I'm thinking, okay, now I can bring in Mr. Bug Buzz, and Yanmega can screw some stuff up with his with his move Bug Buzz. So I was thinking that, a stab Bug Buzz and super effectiveness, it would completely KO it, no big deal. And I'm like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Isn't that a Scarfed one? And it's not. It's my Spexed Yanmega, and that just pisses me off. I should have had my Scarfed one. I almost always do, so that was just fucking bad. But whatever, that is what it is, and, you gotta move on. So now I bring in my Honchkrow, and I decide that I'm gonna Sucker Punch, and it fails. And so I'm like, what am I mean, it doesn't even matter what I do. I mean, he's just gonna he's probably gonna sub here and whatever. So I just go to my Gliscor, and I'm like, whatever, fuck it. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And I mean, that's basically the battle. He's able to Flash Cannon this guy, and then the next guy, my Honchkrow comes back in, and he's just able to Flash Cannon him, I believe, and so that's the game, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And our next tournament, I don't know what we're gonna do, but hopefully we can have some of you guys join in and stuff like that. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys later, and peace.